Hi guys, and we're back. Day 25, Body, Mind, Spirit Challenge. My name is Jim Standish, one of your co-hosts, and welcome back. Today, obviously, different surroundings, different situation. Yesterday, epic fail. The computer that I was using to do the videos, boinked. It is no longer working at the moment. Um, and so it looks like this computer, this camera, maybe the quality is not quite as good. Sounds like the audio quality may be a little better, but the visual quality not as good. So let's just concentrate on content and maybe not the visual quality, but let's work on content. So um, yesterday we were talking about the mala and introducing the mala into our meditation practice. So we have talked about the Sri Yantra, we have talked about malas, we have talked a little bit about mudras, and I certainly invite you to do a little bit of research on that. There's an awful lot of ways to hold your hands, to circulate energy through your body, and using different meridians, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that also. Today I want to get into the mantra. Yantras, mantras, malas, and mudras, oh my. Today we're going to talk about the mantra. If you look up mantra, there's again a PDF handout for you down below. Little Wikipedia says that a mantra is a sacred utterance or sound. The most common mantra, and the one that we're going to start practicing with, is Om. OM, or also written as AUM, Om. And it's known as the sound of the universe, or the sound of creation. And we spoke a little bit about the Sri Yantra, is known as the physical manifestation of Om, and Om being the original vibration of creation. In the Bible, it talks about in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, or in some traditions, the word was Om, or it was a sound. And we know that everything vibrates, and we've been talking about that. We've been talking about raising our vibration. So what we're going to do with Om is vibrate this little guy that's in the center of our head. So in the very center of your head, in between your ears, and directly in between this way, there is a gland known as the pineal gland. And we're going to explore the pineal gland a little bit more. And what we're going to do with this sacred sound is vibrate the pineal gland to activate it. And we're going to be adding some tools, tips, and techniques to this whole procedure. And what I am wanting to give you is the opportunity to experience the space within the space. There's a great little quote. One of my favorite movies is The Last Samurai. I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Last Samurai, but there is a scene where Tom Cruise is practicing with these bamboo swords, and he's learning the art of the samurai. And he keeps getting beat on, And one of the sages yells over from the other thing, no mind, no mind, no mind. And when you get to this place where you're no longer thinking on a conscious level, you kind of go into that unconscious thinking and go into the space between the space, and you quiet the chatter, you can actually hear a lot more. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. But for now, Om. We're going to concentrate on Om and the sound of the universe. And what I want you to do at first, if you're comfortable toning it out, you can take a deep breath and just relax your voice. And what I want you to do is use your voice to vibrate the pineal gland. So you don't even have to open your mouth. You can just and every time you breathe in, when you exhale, I just want you to hum. Just hum for now. And when you're humming, you'll notice there's a vibration going on in here. And that vibration is actually vibrating your pineal gland. So when we start incorporating some of these other things, we're going to talk about playing with an eye mask and putting an eye mask on. Now, one of the things that an eye mask will do for you is turn on your pineal gland. Now, the very interesting thing about a pineal gland, and again, I invite you to do some research. Just Google it. You'll get miles of information. The pineal gland is built exactly like an eyeball, and that is the really kind of cool thing. It has an iris, it has rods and cones, and it is literally the third eye. There's this little eye in the center of your head. It is built like an eyeball. Actually gets more blood per capita than any organ in your body. Interesting. And what happens is when you close your eyes and you go to sleep at night, the pineal gland actually turns on, and there are ways that you can trick your body into creating chemicals that are produced when you start to go to sleep. And one of those chemicals is DMT, dimethyltryptamine, and that is again something I want you to do a little bit of research on. Read about it yourself. It's a whole other topic. So for today, we're going to go back to practicing with your mala right here. Okay? And this does take a little bit of time because it's going to be how fast you can breathe and how comfortable you're breathing. And we talked about the 108. And I really want you to practice going all the way around 108 times, either with breathing in and out. And when you breathe out, I want you to vibrate. I want you and then now if you want to open your mouth, that's fine. Any way that you can do it, like if you're around a whole bunch of people, it might be kind of weird to be toning out really loud. However, I really would like you to at very least hum, and I want you to feel that vibration and vibrate your pineal gland. So today we're talking about mantras. Pull up the PDF down below. There is a link at the bottom of the PDF to a very good friend of mine that will explain to you the Lakshmi mantra. And this is another way that after you practice with Om a little bit and you practice vibration, I want you to practice this Lakshmi mantra. And again, 108 times, and we're going to get a little bit more into that. So for today, it's the mantra. Go do your homework. I'll see you tomorrow, day 26. Thanks for joining me.